Yes, I'm correct.
What did you say?
Yeah. 3 and then 4. Let me just triple check. Test. Yep.
Test.
Cool. And then you can hear me too.
All right. Yep, I can hear you. Hear you fine. All right. Well, Greg, how's it going? Welcome,
Here.
everyone, to the IUS Horizon Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Jeffrey Robinson, here with Greg Enders.
Yes, sir.
How we doing?
We're here. We're here in a little bit better terms today.
Yeah, it's been a tough week. This time last week, as everyone knows, Charlie Kirk unfortunately was assassinated. And before we get started, I want to take a moment to recognize him because last week, this country lost an amazing Christian man, a husband, a father, a son, and all of that just for a senseless assassination, just because someone disagreed with political views, which we won't talk about on here. We talk about sports. But at the end of the day, you can recognize the fact that we're all going to disagree. And that's great. That's actually encouraged to have conversation about those disagreements. Cordial, nice discussions with people, whether you disagree or not. And that's what Charlie Kirk stood for. Stood for Christian values, family values, and just talking things out. He encouraged people to disagree with him, and he led a great life. And we want to thank him for having such a great, vast impact on our culture and our country. So right now, before we begin this show, we're just going to have a moment of silence to thank Charlie, show respect to him and his family for everything that he's done for our country. Thank you. And it's hard to go from that, talking about that, to football, but we're going to do that. We're going to turn the page.
Thursday night football is on now.
A lot's going on this week. There are a lot of people that got injured, which is crazy because last week, I don't know if you recall, we really didn't talk about many injuries because no one really got injured. This week, Burrow got injured. Jen Daniels is coming out with an injury. Austin Eckler is done for the year. There's a lot of big names that got injured, a lot of big games, and we're here to talk about it. So first game, we're going to talk about is the Chiefs game. The Chiefs lost again. Super Bowl matchup. I'm sure everyone outside of the Kansas City, Missouri, I think that's where that is.
Yeah.
Kansas City, Missouri area, probably the whole Missouri area, but everyone north, south, east, and west of that whole state is very happy that the Chiefs are 0-2, and I'm included. I am quite included. Patrick Mahomes, 16-29. 187 and a pick. He didn't play that great, didn't play terrible, definitely far from his best game. He was actually the leading rusher for the Chiefs. Isaiah Pacheco, 10 carries for 22 yards. Not a great start to the season for the 7th round running back that the Chiefs got over there. So, Greg, what do you take away from this game?
So, again, being a Raiders fan, I'm incredibly happy that the Chiefs are now 0-2. It's pretty nice to see. Jalen Hurts had a rushing touchdown. Yeah, I got that. A rushing touchdown. And he didn't do as good as his first game, only averaging 101 passing yards. But, I mean, not bad.
Yeah, they won.
He wins the game. I just want to talk about that. Patrick Mahomes was leading in rushing yards for the Chiefs. That's hilarious.
Absurd. It's crazy.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes has no help right now.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce's head's up in the clouds with Taylor Swift right now. And it's not pretty for them right now. But, hey, the Eagles will take it.
Yeah, it's definitely tough. Not the most exciting Super Bowl rematch, that we've ever seen. But it doesn't – here's the problem with the Chiefs this year. It doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any easier. You got the Giants, who actually have played really well over the first 2 weeks of the year. You got the Giants next week, and then they host Baltimore, the Ravens, who looked phenomenal in week 1 against the Bills. The Jags, they're a decent team. Then they host the Lions, play the Raiders, and then they got the Commanders and Buffalo, weeks 8 and 9. So they play, once again, the Ravens, the Lions, the Commanders. Sorry, I'm not going to include the Raiders here. and
All right,
Buffalo,
all right.
all before week 10, all before their bye week. So they already have 2 losses. They could easily wind up with, maybe 2 more. And
Call me crazy. Raiders have a chance.
they do have a chance. I
Because
agree.
the last time we faced the Chiefs, isn't it in Arrowhead Stadium too?
Yeah.
The last time we faced off with them, we ended up winning. It was like a Christmas game, and we beat them with Aiden O'Connell as our quarterback.
Wonder what he's up to nowadays.
Rotting on the sideline with that thumb injury.
He's still on the team?
Oh, yeah. He just has an injury.
Wow. He had a couple good fantasy games for me last year, but that's about it.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, he was a dog.
Yeah. So it's a good. Cool.
Sounds good.
It's interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
To see how the Chiefs are doing this year. I'm excited for it, with all due respect. I'm not a big fan of dynasties. I'm a Georgia fan, so I'm a little bit biased toward enjoying dynasties. But also at the same time, it doesn't make the league fun if the same team is winning or close to winning every single year. It just makes the whole game less exciting. It feels less competitive, even though it's
just redundant.
Not. But yeah, it's
like
redundant.
The Dodgers.
Yes, the Dodgers. Good again, spending all that money, and I'm not even gonna go on my rant about that. But next game we got is the Cowboys and Giants. That was a wild game.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild. Went into overtime. Russell Wilson had, I believe, 450 yards passing, somewhere around there. And they blew the game. Cowboys were able to – each team got 2 possessions in overtime, which never happens. Thankfully, they got rid of the stupid tie. But that didn't matter either, because Cowboys were able to come away with it. Brandon Aubrey is him. Brandon Aubrey is a good freaking football player. He has an awesome leg, probably the best kicker in the NFL. And that was a crazy game. 40-37, Dallas won.
Russell Wilson can confirm 450 passing yards with only 1 interception that whole game.
And that's Russ we're talking about. The same Russ we were just trashing last week. Shows how much we know about football.
I guess. And then, of course, Dak Prescott sitting in with the comfy 361 passing yards, also 1 interception, but 2 passing touchdowns, which was 1 more than Russ. So, and it all ended off with that kick. That's the only thing, that the field goal by Aubrey.
Yep.
That was the only reason the Cowboys could pull off that overtime win.
64 yards. Crazy.
I was hoping the Giants would win, because I don't like the Cowboys.
I don't think anyone does.
Especially, it's so funny that they lost Micah to a competing team. So.
Yeah. Oh, it was hilarious. I was at work when it happened. There was a Cowboys fan in front of me. I read the text out loud. I saw ESPN, and I read it. He fell. He fell on the counter.
Fell
face
on his
first.
knees.
Yeah, that's what happened. And I don't think he's got enough sense. Everyone's checking Micah Parsons' stats every single game. Every Cowboys fan, he has a sack and a half already.
Yeah.
They're just wishing and praying. But they have a win. They're 1-1 this year. Javonte Williams, he's looked good. Newcomer for the Cowboys. They're leading back, 18 carries for 97 yards and a touchdown, average 5.4. So he had a good game. Cowboys got to be very happy about that game. Honestly, game of the week, easily. And it was fun to watch.
CeeDee Lamb doing his normal thing. 9 receptions, 111 yards.
When is he not good? It's crazy.
Yeah. Pickens, 5 receptions, touchdown, 68 yards, which is honestly kind of surprising. I figured he'd pick up a little bit more yardage down that game, but I mean, hey, they won,
He's
so it doesn't really matter.
All the time.
Yeah. But other than that, Cowboys played good. Giants surprisingly played amazing compared to what was expected of them that game.
Oh, yeah.
My friend who's a Giants fan, Colin, you know who I'm talking to. Suck it.
Brutal.
I don't like either of the teams, to be honest. So,
Yep.
But if I had to pick one team that deserves that win more, it was 100% Russ.
Yeah.
I mean, old man throwing 450 passing yards. Can't get any better than that.
He had one stupid pass that was picked. Everyone knows it was stupid. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Threw it way up. I'm sure as soon as he let go of the ball, he thought to himself, wow, that was really stupid. And it was, and that's okay. And I didn't throw for 450 passing yards on Sunday, but he did. Next game we got Colts and the Broncos. Colts coming out with a late win, 29-28. I didn't get a chance to watch this game, but holy cow, Troy Franklin is the best game of his career so far. Came out of Oregon. He's actually, I don't even know if you want to consider them brothers, if they were roommates maybe, but Troy Franklin lived with Bo Nix's family. Bit of his childhood. Actually, remarkable story. Watched it on College Game Day last year, and seems like an awesome guy. He had best career game, 8 receptions, 89 yards, and a touchdown, 9 targets. Great game from him. What do you like from what you saw from this game?
This game, me and my family actually watched it from start to finish because we're all haters of the Broncos. Always have been. The community when we went to Broncos games and stuff like that at I don't think it was at Mile High Stadium. I think it was at the arena. I can't remember where it was, but I know they changed stadiums like not too long ago. But the fans there were not great at all. They were, in fact, like some of the worst I think we've ever seen. So it was amazing. Indiana Jones popped off again, 316 passing yards. Didn't throw a single pick that whole time. Yep. Jonathan Taylor, dog as always as well, 215 yards carrying. Got in there for a touchdown. I mean, Jonathan Taylor, when has he not been good for the Colts?
Yeah, that's 215 total.
Yeah.
165 on the ground. He's just, I feel like he's been there years.
Yeah.
Years. I don't even remember him in college, even though I am a diehard college fan.
I don't really watch college that much, but like I feel like if you've seen like Ashton Genty,
yeah,
like you hear about him everywhere because he was Heisman runner-up.
Yeah,
but
should have won.
Oh yeah, but of course overshadowed, and now he comes to the league and plays like he's Saquon Barkley.
Oh, Taylor. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you were still talking about Genty. I was like,
no.
Genty is not playing like.
Not right now. No.
Maybe next week.
But it's cool to see Daniel Jones come back from falling off so hard with the Giants to coming back to Indianapolis or coming to Indianapolis and just balling out.
It's interesting because he didn't look that bad with the Giants.
No.
He just missed throws.
Yeah.
He missed. That was his big thing. Couldn't hit on the outside. Couldn't hit him deep. And he'd fall every once in a while when he was rushing. Yeah. And that's okay. But I think that's why everyone just grew a distaste for Danny Dimes, for Indiana Jones, as he's known now, and he should be. 23 of 34, 316 and a touchdown, like you mentioned. Only sacked once, 107 quarterback rating. Great game from Daniel Jones, Jonathan Taylor. This is a good game to watch if you watched it, and I didn't. J.K. Dobbins played really well, 14 rushes for 76 yards. What were we going to say?
Spencer Schrader, the Colts kicker. Wow. This could be he who shall not be named, Justin Tucker. He could be Justin Tucker reincarnated at this point. He is 100% with his field goals, 100% with every kick he's made. He is first place in the season right now for kickers.
5 of 5.
He was, I think it was a 62-yarder that he was going to hit for the game winner. Missed it, unfortunately, but it didn't count because the Broncos' defensive line caught leverage, and penalty was called, brought it down to a 45-yarder, and that won the Colts the game. So I was very sad when the Colts lost for the first half a second of that play. And then I seen a flag, and I knew it was going to be over after that. It was beautiful.
Spencer Schrader out of Notre Dame, 26 years old.
Makes
Didn't
sense.
know who he was 20 minutes ago. You definitely know who he is now.
Yeah.
This is his second year in the league. Bounced around a bunch. He was with the Colts last year, the Jets, the Chiefs. Never really – he was 5 of 5 in 4 games for field goals. He hit a 45-yarder. And that's really it. Didn't do a whole lot other than 9 extra points last year. So remember the name. Maybe he'll do something like that again, but cool thing to watch.
Got to work on his long ball, though.
Yeah. Not everyone is Brandon Aubrey, unfortunately. No. I wish I was. Maybe I don't. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Definitely don't wish you Justin Tucker.
Not right now. Lions, they silenced the haters. That's what they did against the Bears last week. Everyone else was talking about, what is going on. in Detroit. It was week 1 overreaction, and people had the hottest takes in the world that for some reason an offensive coordinator could make the team play so much better than they would without him. And yes, the offensive coordinator has a big role in the offense. He draws up the plays, he develops the scheme, he talks to the people. They have meetings. I'm sure they meet about great things. But they met about greater things this past week, and they really showed off. Jared Goff, 5 touchdowns, no picks, 23 of 28, precise, super precise. Rush game was phenomenal. Gibbs and Montgomery both did well. Amon-Ra St. Brown is probably the greatest wide receiver that I have seen with my own eyes that's not named Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase. He is really good. He's up there. He's probably top 3, I would say, wide receivers in the NFL. And Jameson Williams, he only had 2 receptions, but he had a deep ball. And 108 yards, touchdown. Pretty good game from him. Caught you mid-yawning. Did you see that Isaac Tesla catch? That was crazy. One hand on the sideline. He's only got 2. One in the first game of the season, one in the second game of the season, and they've both been incredible catches.
I've seen the first one this season, so I'm guessing it's like similar to what that one was.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of memes on this game, especially. I follow this guy, White Sox Louie, on TikTok. He does like reactions to Chicago White Sox games, Chicago Bears teams, or Chicago Bear games. He's hilarious. I love watching him freak out at games, especially for White Sox, who are known to blow leads, and then the Bears, who are known to be terrible. This particular video was so funny, he turned it off in like the first quarter. But, I mean, like, the fourth quarter started, and it was already just like, okay, we all know this is going to be done.
Yep.
Bears ain't got nothing left in the tank. Third quarter, at that point, they were just... At that point, it was just, you know what? Let's just try to add on some more points.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how hard we can make this fall. I mean, that was similar to the Raiders and Chargers game. I mean, it was 60 to, what was it, 20? 63 to, what was it? It was the one the Raiders won, like 2023.
I was going to say, not the other day.
All right, well, yeah, but I forget. It was 2023. We played the Chargers, and we won 63
to 21, December 14th.
That was similar to what the Lions had going. It was absolute destruction the whole game.
I think I watched this game.
They just didn't lay up.
Yep.
Jared Goff the GOAT.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I don't think anyone expected anything big out of him once he left LA.
Can we talk about this really quick? Can you, like, look at Jared Goff and not say he doesn't look like Ryan Gosling?
I have to pull up a side-by-side for this. Let's see.
There's Jared Goff. Just Ryan Gosling.
Oh, yep. It's the hair. It's the
Can you like,
kind
dude,
of stash.
Like my cousin doesn't see it, but dude, all I see is Ryan Gosling when I see Jared Goff. It's like that's all I can see.
Yep. Didn't play like him though. Rome Odunze, second year out of Washington. I don't know why they have so many mid/good wide receivers. The Bears do, but he played incredibly well so far. The best game of his young career. 7 for 128 and 2 touchdowns. And he led the receiving corps, which has been led by DJ Moore for the last few years. But Odunze led the receiving corps in pretty much everything. So will that keep up? I don't know. Luther Burden, rookie, did absolutely nothing out of Missouri this past year. Spent another high pick. Not as high as Odunze, but spent another high pick on another wide receiver. They're stacked at wide receiver. And they kind of showed off, but not in the way they wanted to.
And the Bears even brought in their second-string quarterback, Tyson Bagent.
I don't know how to say it.
Bagent. He came in 27 passing yards, and then they just called it.
Yep.
I feel bad, but it's like, it's the Bears. You kind of expect it at this point.
Yeah, hopefully Caleb Williams' fingers are okay. Hopefully he's still able to paint them, as he likes to.
Hopefully his CTE isn't too hard after that game.
Yeah, seriously. Next game we're going to talk about is the Panthers and Cardinals, which the Panthers had a serious comeback. 13 points in the fourth quarter. Bryce Young played incredibly well after the first quarter, but it didn't matter. They came up short. 27-22. Cardinals won. Cardinals improved to 2-0. Panthers fall to 0-2. Bryce Young had 328 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. Like I said, first quarter was not kind to him. I believe he had 2 turnovers, a fumble, and a pick, but he really settled in from there. And Xavier Legette, wow, remember him. South Carolina, they picked him last year. They thought, oh, Xavier Legette, he's going to be our 1. He's going to be our X. We expect him to do well, and he has sucked. He was targeted, I believe, 8 times and caught 1 pass for -2 yards. Ted McMillan doing great things in his second professional game. 6 receptions, for 100 yards. So what do you think about how this game went?
First, I want to talk about everybody who was hyping him up. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yep.
2 receptions for 27 yards. I mean, 2 receptions for 27. Maybe pass the ball to him a little bit more.
Yep.
But I mean, again, this game is not like an eye catcher. This is not a Sunday night football kind of game. This is definitely like a Apple TV kind of game. Kyler Murray and Bryce Young, they're both young quarterbacks, but again, nothing to write home about. It's just cool comeback for the Cardinals or Panthers, but not enough.
And the Apple TV remark leads into our next topic of conversation. Look at me. If you're in charge of putting these games on Apple TV, on Netflix, on YouTube TV, on Disney Plus, I don't even care. I don't care what's on. I don't care what it's on. Pick it. Figure it out. If it's going to be on the local Fox, if it's going to be on Amazon, I want all of them on the same streaming service. Every single one of them. Do not make me buy an Apple TV subscription, YouTube Plus or Premium or whatever they call it. I don't even care. Don't make me buy that for Red Zone. And then now to watch this Thursday night game, I have to have Amazon Prime Video, not Amazon Prime. That's not good enough. Amazon Prime Video. Same with YouTube TV. You can have the YouTube Plus or whatever, but you don't have YouTube TV. How are you going to pay extra money to watch ad-free YouTube and they don't even give you a couple football games? No, you have to spend more money, $700 of your own money on it. It just makes no sense. And I understand it's all about the money, and that's great, and that's whatever. But the NFL needs to figure it out to where they have, maybe it's just the Monday night games. At one point, it was just Prime. It was just one. It was maybe Monday Night Football, and the rest were on the local, or they'd be on, even make an NFL network. I don't care. I don't care what you do. Just pick something and stick to it so I don't have to keep these poor people who want to, me included, who want to watch the NFL. Every game that I'm able to, I have to spend $30 here. Use this illegal streaming service here, allegedly. But you can't figure it out. You can't keep up with it. So I don't know what you have to say about this. That's what I have to say. No one important enough is probably listening to this, but they need to figure it out.
It's just infuriating because I have Sling, or my parents have Sling. We have Netflix. We have Hulu. We have Prime Video. We have I pay for my parents' YouTube Premium. And I can't watch any games on any of those platforms unless here's the Bengals and Broncos playing. It's like, I don't care about that game.
Yeah.
So now I have to just go, allegedly as well, go on to a legal streaming service and just I don't want to go through different 50,000 different websites to watch the game I want to watch. Thankfully, I have ESPN and I was able to watch the Raiders game on that. But I was looking for 30 minutes trying to figure out what I could watch this on. And they don't tell you straight up. They tell you CBS. Okay, well, where is that?
Yep.
And then I'm not even going to get started on the pricing. I mean, Sunday Night Football, the Sunday night ticket is $700, and you're not even getting all of the games.
Yep.
You're not even getting some of the good games.
Yep.
Next Thursday, we got Bills and Dolphins. I would love to see Tua get smoked by Josh Allen.
Yep.
Or if by some miraculous miracle Tua pulls off a win against the Bills, that's going to be headlines for weeks.
Yep.
Tua Turned-Balova is now going to be Tagovailoa. He's going to go back to how he was.
Reclaim his name.
And I'm not watching the Buccaneers and Texans, bro.
Yeah. Come on.
No. If you're
That
going to
was a
have good
game, I will
games,
say.
put it on NFL TV. Have everything there. Because I don't want to be going searching through 50 different things. And don't make me pay so much money to watch something that I want to watch. Like, that's like offering a starving kid a tiny piece of bread for $400,000. It's like, dude, I'm not paying that much money. Like, I'll go find a street rat to eat or something.
Yeah, seriously. Yep. That's why you create thieves. I'm just kidding. No one's creating thieves. Anyway, I will say, and we'll conclude this part of the conversation with this. The best thing that I have personally seen, the best construct, is the YouTube TV. But that's because they have Red Zone and most of the games on YouTube TV. What I want to see is I want the primetime games. I want all of the games. Blackout is the stupidest thing that has ever come to sports. I'm a Reds fan. Every single game is blacked out on MLB TV. I can't watch it. I can pay hundreds of dollars to MLB, but I can't watch my own favorite team, which is going to be a lot of people, by the way. Everyone's blacked out. They need to get rid of blackouts.
It's insane because the Rockies will come to Great American Ballpark.
Yep.
They are in Colorado.
Yep.
You know I'm a Colorado Rockies fan because that's all the games that I watch.
Yep.
But you black it out because, you can drive 3 hours to Great American Ballpark and watch the game. No, I can't. I don't know why blackout is a thing. It's like, yeah, it encourages more fans to go and see the game. But in return, the people who don't have the money or can't even get out of the house to go see a game, they can't do that. And it's like, why black out? They black out Chicago Cubs games for me. Dude,
3.5 hours away.
Like, that's almost like 4 or 5 hours, depending on what roads you take.
Yep.
I am not spending like $400 in gas, $300 for tickets, just to go see one game.
Yep.
And I will say I did spend, I'm going to pay my roommate back for it. He got us tickets for the Colton Raiders game.
Oh, nice.
On October 5th. Okay. So,
no podcast that week. I'm just kidding. We had an elite podcast that week.
Wait, do we have? Is that a day of the podcast?
I was just making a joke.
Oh, okay.
Probably
I was
not.
About to say, I hope.
I mean, we do this on Wednesdays. Everyone knows that. Everyone who watches. Anyway, moving on. Dolphins Patriots. The Pats. Wow, Drake May, 19-23. He did phenomenal. 230, 2 touchdowns, sacked 3 times, which kind of sucks, but 137 passer rating. I don't know. The Pats need to figure out their rushing game. Stevenson, 11-54. That's not bad. That's pretty good, but they didn't run a whole lot. Trevion Henderson, they spent an elite pick on him, and he did absolutely nothing. 3 carries for 10 yards, and I will say he had 2 15-yard receptions, which was good to see him get involved in the receiving game. But outside of that, you didn't even hear his name very much, Trevion Henderson. They probably will get him more involved as the season goes on, and I guess we should probably talk about Quinshon Judkins at some point. Those guys were together at Ohio State, and one of them started the season, and the other one didn't. But anyway, the Dolphins lose again. This time to the Pats, last year's one of the worst teams, if not the worst. Tua played pretty well. What are you at?
He played.
He did play. 300 yards.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns.
Definitely not terrible. I mean, the first thing you see, I use the Real app, which is like almost 99% of sports fans are using that nowadays.
What's it called?
The Real app.
Oh, it's called that. I thought you were. Wow.
No, like
I've actually never heard of that.
Seriously?
Not sponsored. Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing, bro. Like the first thing I see, everybody reacts to a it's like stat line with a brain with poop and then with a clown. So
Funny.
I mean, you can comment on every single play too. Like I'll comment like bum on people who miss if you get a strikeout, I'll just comment bum.
Because they suck.
I mean, it's really useful. You get everybody's stat line stuff to defense, offense.
Defense stats. That's what I'm missing. I need to get more involved in the defensive stats.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, Who cares about defense?
That's what I'm saying.
Drake May finally won a game.
Yep.
It's about time. Loser. Couldn't even beat the Raiders.
Wow, imagine.
So Drake May, 230 passing yards, which is honestly not that great, but 2 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown kind of made up for that. The first 3 emojis is for Drake May is the GOAT, and then 6'7" for some reason.
Of course it is. The stupidest movie in the history of the world.
I actually have a lot of fun with that.
I'm glad.
My roommate, we both laugh at that dumb meme.
Wow. Well, we are no longer friends. I'm just kidding.
So Tyreek Hill, 109 yards, 6 receptions, which it's actually not that great. I thought he did a lot better.
109 yards, though. That's pretty good. Gonna be proud of that. Yeah. Especially for, did you see how much that? Oh my gosh, everyone was so mad.
You are getting past
at Tyreek Hill.
Oh yeah.
They said, "Oh, you can't catch a deep ball." Hey, the reporter, and people are flaming the reporter. That was a good question. That is a tough question to ask such a cocky individual in Tyreek Hill. And that was a good question. I'm proud of him, not proud of Tyreek's response, but it got headlines, and that's what matters. And Tyreek went out and he got a 47-yard bomb from Tua out of halftime, shut everyone down, which was actually kind of funny. But he's getting old. He's aging. This might be his best game of the year.
I mean, just looking at this photo, this man got I didn't realize how big of a neck this dude has. Holy, that is actually scary.
Yep, he's jacked, man.
I would not want to be covering that dude. A-Chain, TD, 122 yards, 8 receptions that game. Not bad at all.
The thing is with that app, you keep saying the total yards. He had 30 yards rushing, and then he had 92.
Oh well, receiving. I mean, I could see that too, but I usually just say total because that's what matters.
All right, now we're here to talk about your game, the Chargers. I don't know if anyone actually watched this game other than Greg on the East Coast. I don't understand.
253,000 people alone were watching it on this app.
Wow. That's crazy. I think it's good to support the people on the west end of the country, give them a primetime game. That's great. But I am not going to watch a game on the East that starts at 10 p.m. on the East Coast. I do not watch Reds. I'm the biggest Reds fan you will meet. I don't watch Reds games past the 4th inning when they're on the West Coast. And I would be surprised if anyone else actually watched these games. But anyway, take it away.
Well, I don't watch Rockies games, period, anymore. So I get in a call with my cousin, and we're both waiting for this game to start. Finally starts, and Geno Smith starts the game with an interception. First throw, he decides to just wing it and throw into, I think it was double coverage immediately. It's bobbled by one and then picked off by the second guy running to him. Or second guy, it was Dayon Henley. Dayon? Yeah, no. Linebacker for the Chargers. He has 2 sacks. But yeah, it's great start for Geno. And then it was followed by our defense looked pretty decent for the first half of the game. Actually, pretty much most of the game, we looked pretty good. Only thing is Max Crosby isn't doing anything, man. He cannot get to these people.
Doing a lot of smack talking.
Yeah, he smack talks and then does some weird hip thrust in the middle of a camera before the game.
Everyone uncomfortable.
That's pretty much all he did all game.
He had 5 tackles. TFL.
No, I mean,
one of them was by himself. One of the 5.
So Corey Dicker starts off field goal. Daniel Carson follows it up with a field goal, and then Keenan Allen with a 10-yard touchdown catch. At that point, I was kind of worried. We hit another field goal. Daniel Carson, the GOAT. It's just, I mean, we couldn't stop the throw. 60-yard touchdown catch by Quentin Johnston. Not good. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully that didn't just kill our.
Keep talking. I'll check.
Yeah. Just ugly ugly, ugly game for Geno Smith. Raiders kick 3 field goals, end the game. Chargers beat us 20-9. It was a very bad game for Geno Smith. Geno Smith sitting at, let me get the exact numbers for that game. 180 passing yards, 0 passing touchdown. We had 0 touchdowns that entire game. And count them, 3 interceptions.
I think what we're going to do moving forward, not just this side of this, let me know what you think, is we're going to talk about our teams at the end. It's going to be a thing. We're going to be like, all right, how'd the Raiders do this week? How'd the Falcons do this week? And we're going to get pissed off when our team throws 3 picks. That's ridiculous. He played terrible. 24-43, Geno Smith. I don't know what happened this week. The Chargers, do they really have that good of a defense? I think not. And Ashton Genty, the prodigy himself, 3.9 per carry, 43 yards on 11 carries. And he had a 13-yard run, and that was pretty much it.
See, what I'm super pissed off about, I know he's still battling a knee injury. I know that. But we have to target Brock Bowers more. Yep. Brock Bowers, he made 2 incredible catches that game. 2 of them that any other receiver or tight end or anybody tries to pick up, they're going to drop it. It's easy. I mean, Brock Bowers is centimeters from the ground, scooping up balls and running with it. On a hurt knee, mind you. But he had how many receptions that entire game? 5 receptions for 38 yards. Instead, we decided to give it to Ashton Genty, 11 carries for 44 yards. That means he was averaging 4 yards a carry. That is awful. We had a total of 218 yards.
Now that
as a
is
team.
Bad.
And our time of possession was 31 minutes, which is 4 minutes more than the Chargers. And we still couldn't even get a touchdown.
Yep.
So,
tough game.
Geno Smith's a bum again after that great game he had last week.
Yep.
The first 3 emojis on the real app for him is the China flag, poop emoji.
For who?
Geno.
Is he Chinese?
No, he's going to be shipped to China if he keeps playing like this.
I believe that.
And, dude, Brock Bowers, hand the ball more, throw it to him, man. Like, he's there for a reason. We need to start utilizing him. Jacoby Myers dogged out that game. I'm not going to lie, though. 6 receptions, 68 yards. He hit 25-yarder, 20-yard catch, and he did pretty good. Last thing I'll say, Genty is a bulldozer when he finally gets the ball. I mean, he broke Lord knows how many tackles. I mean, it was just spin move, spin move, spin move, and nobody could catch the man. But our O-line just could not stop them from grabbing him. It was ridiculous.
Game before that on Monday Night Football, Bucks and Texans. I watched this game. This is a very good game. As a Falcons fan who does not like the Bucks, I really, really, really wanted the Bucks to score on that final drive only because of my fantasy team. And they came down, and they were at the 2-yard line with like 10 seconds left in the game. They were losing 19-13, and I was down by 0.40. 0.4 of a fantasy point. And all I had to do was see Baker Mayfield drop back, running into the end zone, QB sneaking into the end zone, flip it to someone in the end zone, and no, they gave it to a running back who immediately got in the end zone. And I was mad. And I thought, oh my goodness, they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. And he threw it all the way back to Tampa Bay from the Texans stadium. Anyway, Bucks win an absolute thriller. This was a great game. They have a really good defense, I will say. as someone who doesn't like the Bucs. Really good defense. Their rushing game got off to a really strong start. In this one, especially compared to last week, they didn't really do a whole lot against the Falcons. But Bucky Irving, 71 yards, Rashad Whitehead, 65 yards. And then receiving, Baker Mayfield threw it to anyone and everyone that he possibly could. If he knew your name that night, he threw it to you. You had at least 3 targets. Yeah. Mike Evans had 11 targets. Bucky Irving had 6. Sterling Shepard 4. Emeka Egbuka 7. It just went on and on and on. Everyone had a bunch of targets, and they won. Great game. What do you think about this one?
This one I didn't get to watch. I didn't get to watch a lot of. It was I was about 3 minutes into the game when I was like, well, I'm bored. I'm gonna go get some food. But when I got back home, I watched a little bit more. I'm not a big fan of the Bucs either. I mean, they haven't been relevant since Tom Brady was on the team. Yep. I think that's the only reason why they're relevant is Tom Brady. I really like C.J. Stroud. He's a really good young quarterback, and I think he has a lot of potential. But not that day.
Yep.
I mean, still 207 passing yards, passing touchdown. Nick Chubb, the GOAT.
Oh yeah.
72 yards,
Love
touchdown.
Me some Chubb.
12 carries for Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield, 215 passing yards. 2 passing touchdowns, which was pretty good.
Yeah, he played well. Had a great drive at the end of the game. And anyone and everyone who is a Bucs fan is very happy. Last game we will talk about, unless you have something else, is the Falcons game. Wow, was this boring? This game sucked. Yeah. We won 22-6. Falcons get the victory. Michael Penix did not look great. 13-21, 135, no touchdowns, no picks, which is nice. Bijan Robinson, holy cow. Am I in a week where I'm not thankful to have the last name as Robinson? I am incredibly thankful that this man shares the same last name as me because he went off. 22 carries, 143 yards, got involved in the passing game as well. I don't know what is going on with Michael Penix. He looked a lot better in the first game, did not look good in this game. Drake London also did not do well in this game. They actually targeted Kyle Pitts a lot. He was tied with the most targets with Bijan Robinson, but only 21 pass attempts. They ran the ball 39 times. And honestly, J.J. McCarthy, I did not like him out of college. Then he got hurt last year. Everyone knows that. Threw 2 picks, no touchdowns. 11 of 21 for 158. In his second game of his career. He is honestly not good at being quarterback. Maybe he might need to get some rust off. Maybe he needs to, have another kid. I see that he just had a kid. That's great. That's good. 3 fumbles for J.J. McCarthy. Just here, let me show you. Are you watching? J.J., take the ball and you hold it. And when they swat it, no. When they punch it, no. You hold it. But thankfully, he had 3 fumbles, recovered 2 of them, and the Falcons won in a very boring game with 1 touchdown in the whole game, which happened at the 3-minute mark in the fourth quarter.
Once again, I can't even lie. I did not watch this game.
That's all right, because I did.
Normally, I would watch most of the games, but I don't know. This weekend, there was not very many exciting matchups. McCarthy, when he's not playing a horrendous team, played like a middle schooler. I mean, what else can you say about him? I mean, he played awful. His fourth quarter, his rating was almost a negative 1.0. I mean, bro, he had 1 good throw, and that was to the GOAT, Justin Jefferson. 50-yard bomb. Could not make anything happen out of that, though. I guess Falcons defense just executed them.
Yep.
I mean,
they had a bunch of sacks, too. Got first sack of his career from James Pierce Jr., Jalen Walker, both of them. And I think he sacked him 4, 5 times, 6 times. I don't know. It was a lot.
Not pretty game for him.
So
him and Gino should collab. See who can throw as many
anyone
I'm
wants to
pretty
see that
sure
game.
JJ and Gino combined would have more completions to the enemy team than they did to their own team.
Probably get Danny Dimes from last season, not this season. Throw him in there. This week, the only game that I'm looking at that I see, wow, that I'm excited for that is Monday Night Football. Lions at the Ravens. Baltimore, Maryland. Tickets are as low as $162 according to ESPN. You and I both know that's not true. That's a lie.
No.
It's probably $500 just to be in the parking lot. But injuries are a big thing that happened this week. We already talked about that a little bit. Joe Burrow is out. I guarantee he'll be out the rest of the year. Grade 3 turf toe, 3 months minimum. They're not going to bring him back when they're like 2-13 in December. Jaden Daniels diagnosed with a knee sprain after Thursday Night Football. Him and Austin Eckler, which I already mentioned, they're both out. Eckler's out for the rest of the year, which sucks, but not as big as Jaden Daniels, honestly. He might not play this week against the Raiders, which is good for my boy over here. Justin Fields, concussion protocol, and no one knows if he has CTE or not. No one knows what's going on with that. JJ McCarthy, wow, I can't read, out 2 to 4 weeks.
Definitely has CT.
Yeah, definitely. He got lit up. And Xavier Worthy, we don't know if he's still going to play. Brock Purdy, he's probably going to be out as well for up to 5 weeks. So a lot going on in the NFL this week.
And the Bauer man is playing at practice, but I hope he continues to play because, once again, target Brock, you win games.
I think he only got injured once that I remember throughout his whole college career.
Yeah.
Senior year, and it was a lower extremity injury. I believe it was a foot. And he played through it in the playoffs. He missed, I think, a game or two at the end of last year when Georgia played, IUS and Eastern High School and all the terrible teams. But you got anything else?
I guess I didn't talk about the upcoming games. Dolphins and Bills. I would love to see whether Tua stays turned to Balova or Tagovailoa, depending on, I butchered his last name on that one, sorry. I would love to see Tua demolish Josh Allen in the Bills, but I also love Josh Allen, so I would love to see Josh Allen start 3-0. So that's an interesting game. And, of course, Sunday Night Football, we're going to be facing off against the Commanders. We have – who is their backup quarterback? Isn't it Baker Mayfield? No, that's
Sam Hartman. Is that what you were thinking of?
Yeah.
The guy with the great hair that every woman over the age of 12 loves. He is not on the roster. They have Jaden Daniels, Josh Johnson, and the GOAT, Marcus Mariota. I don't know what happened. Maybe he's on the practice squad. Where is Sam Hartman? We're going to get breaking news for you guys. Sam Hartman is a quarterback, and he's on the practice squad. Yep. So he's definitely not going to play. It'll probably be Marcus Mariota, who's played on every single NFL team to ever exist. If he plays, that's a very competitive game.
Yeah. I think it'll be a good game. Again, biased. Go Raiders. I'm thinking we'll win. You guys play the Panthers. Again, I hate to say it, that'll probably be a very boring game.
Yeah, probably. Hopefully we win by a couple scores.
Yeah. Bryce Young, not the most exciting player to watch.
He's short, though, so it's funny.
Michael Penix, also, I hate to say it again, but not the most exciting player to watch in the NFL right now.
Yep.
But I do believe Falcons will start 2-1. Panthers, just not good this year at all. Bryce Young is not the quarterback they are looking for.
Yeah.
Packers and Browns. Packers are obviously taking this one home, too. Texans and Jags. That could honestly go either way.
Which one?
Texans and Jags.
Brian Thomas Jr. has not done well this year at all. And, I mean, neither has CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
So that can definitely go either way.
Yeah. Bengals and Vikings. Vikings randomly got not very good over the year. Mm-hmm. So Bengals are obviously taking that one home. Even
without
though
Joe Burrow, that's tough.
I still believe, even if Joe Burrow's gone, I believe that they're going to get this win. I mean, Vikings don't look good at all. JJ McCarthy's got that CTE embedded in him now. Final couple, Steelers, Patriots.
That'll be interesting to see old guy versus a new guy. Drake
Call me
May.
crazy. I think Patriots are going to win.
They might, but
I don't know. I have a gut
the
feeling.
Steelers have been hit or miss so far this year. They're 1-1. Aaron Rodgers looked like the greatest quarterback of all time week 1 and not in week 2.
You missed a great game.
Which one?
Rams and Eagles. That'll be really good. I think that'll be a great game to watch.
If Matthew Stafford has his back intact and he is playing, that'll be a good game.
Yeah.
They have a good offense, Ravens do.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Rams, excuse me.
Jets and Bucks. Bucks, obviously.
Yeah, because Fields is hurt. He's going to
Yeah.
continue to be hurt. I highly doubt he'll play this week. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. And then Lions and Ravens. Go Lions.
Yep.
Go Jared Goff. Go Ryan Gosling.
One of my best friends is a Ravens fan, so I don't know if I can say that. I don't even care who wins. I just hope it's a good game, a fun game. I like both teams.
My old roommate was a Ravens fan.
Oh.
And when the Raiders beat the Ravens last year, I shoved that in his face.
I'm sure you did. Isn't it fun? Your friend loses to your team, and it's like, oh,
It's beautiful.
you suck. You make it personal, you know? You gotta make
You
it
say,
personal.
you should have played better.
Uh-huh.
You should have picked better choices in life to not be a fan of that team.
Yeah, maybe you could have just been a Chiefs fan. That's what I'm
Ugh.
going to tell everyone from now on. Maybe you could love Taylor Swift just as much as all the 12-year-old girls, Travis Kelce, all them, Jackson Mahomes. And yeah, that's all we got today. Thank you for listening. If you're hearing my voice right now, thank you. Thank you for listening. Trying to make it out, trying to do well in the sports media world. So appreciate your attention for like an hour.
Yes, sir.
So that's all we got today. Best of luck to you, and God bless. I'm going to go sprint over there.
Now he has to awkwardly go turn off the stream.